This is Fanboy, and welcome to your daily dose of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today's game is going to be featuring a mirror matchup. And let's introduce the players. And it is on Dusk Tower. In the bottom left-hand corner of Dusk Tower, you have the one, the only, CM Storm Polt. And he is our Red Terran. And in the top left-hand corner, you have Cloud M Jaeson. I'm assuming it's like Jason Kruger. I want to say I've seen Jaeson. I know of Cloud M. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens here. Both players right now are building gas and also building a barracks. I'm assuming it's gonna be a mirror opening Reaper expand normally. So we're gonna see how this goes. So we're gonna see just how quickly this match gets up and running. Both players are sending out SCV scouts. They miss each other by just a thing of, I don't know what this is. It looks like some type of hollow crystal. So yeah, we're gonna see both these players scout. Reaper is on the way for Jaeson. Reaper is on the way for Polt. So, who's going to get the early damage in, or are they either going to get damage in? Both of them do have orbital commands on the way. It looks like Polt's SCV did get into the base. I think they both got into each other's base to just see what was going on. Just a reconnaissance, let's just say that one. They're both dropping mules now. Both of them do have an expansion up and running. Or not up and running, but they're being built. Looks like Pulse is a little earlier, and he also has a factory on the way. But here you don't really see this very often. You have two Reapers attacking each other. So that's kind of semi-unusual. Reaper from Jaeson did take quite a bit of damage. Pulse didn't really. It's all the way up to full health by now. Ooh, but Jaeson has doubled up on his Reapers. 2 Reapers instead of 1. We're going to see who gets the damage in. We're going to see if Polt can get into the base, and we're going to see if Jaeson can get into Polt's base. So right now, what I'm looking for is just, can either player get the early harass? Can they get, I don't know, the 1 or 2 worker kill type of deal? But it looks like the Reapers for Jaeson got pretty much eliminated right at the go. But Polt's Reaper does look like he's going to get at least 2 kills. And 2 kills at this early stage of the game is not all that bad. But it looks like Polt's Reaper is going to get eliminated by Jaeson's 2 Reapers. So it looks like they want to go into like a 1-1-1 build with command centers. Both of them want to expand early and often. And it looks like Polt is a little late on his 3rd command center, but he also does have a larger army than Jaeson. If we look at units killed, workers killed for Polt is 3. Wow, okay. He must have killed that scouting worker. And then if we, wrong tab. Army supply is 16 to 12. So, I mean, Polt does have just a tad bit more of an army, and it looks like he wants to do some type of early harass. And he's also building a Reapers do get killed there. They tried to sneak in, but that didn't really work out. But here comes a drop. Let's see how many workers he can kill and how many mules he can kill, really, if any. But it looks like Jaeson does have a Cyclone out. Cyclones are extremely good against these little attacks, but that one does get blown up from tank fire. But it looks like this little drop is doing quite a bit of damage, killing Marine after Marine, and could almost get another Cyclone. That's insane. But that poor little SCV is trapped in the back. But he did do a little bit more damage. That mule is not getting back to work, so it's going to time out. So, oh, that mule does get back to work, unfortunately. And, I mean, if we look at Worker Supply is a little bit ahead. Polt is a tad bit ahead. And then if we look at workers killed for Polt is 4, so, and army killed is a little bit higher, so you never really know. So yeah, we're gonna see what really happens, but Polt is expanding again, and it looks like Jaeson is expanding as well. But it just looks like Polt has more of an army. I mean, he has 3 siege tanks. He has a lot more factory, and has the starport on built and ready to go quite a while before Jaeson. Jaeson is just now adding on his new barracks, and he also has double engineering base, so double upgrades for him. But it just seems like he has less army than Polt does. Polt is already working on 1-1 and stim and combat shields. So, and it looks like both players are wanting to spread their Marines out and to get to where they are at least covering a little bit of the map. That Marine's dead, so that's a thing. But it just looks like Polt has more of an army, for right now at least. We can check real quick. 48 to 39. So, yeah. I mean, but it looks like Jaeson wants to be a little bit more protective because he does have sensor towers out and everything. 2 siege tanks already sieged up in medevacs, but his army is just smaller than Polt's. It looks like armory on the way for +2 for his bio. But it looks like Polt wants to be a little bit more aggressive than Jaeson. Jaeson is more playing the, hey, I want to defend and have the defender's advantage, but it looks like Jaeson wants to go somewhat heavier into mech. He is adding on a factory. Why Polt, it looks like only, no, he has 2 factories to pump out more and more tanks. But this small reconnaissance force, or push force as I would like to call it, from Polt is just here to delay as long as possible Jaeson's 3rd expansion. While, yeah, they're basically just doing mirror builds. The only real difference, Marine against Marine. And it looks like Polt won that. Does Jaeson have his +1/+1? Yes, he does. He's working on +2/+2. And it looks like armor for his tanks. So he's going to be, I don't know. I mean, upgrade-wise, he may have a superior firepower on his tanks, but will he have enough? That's the big question. He does have 2 factories up and rolling now, but he just doesn't have enough, I think, production, really, for his bio. Along with that, I mean, it looks like Polt's just outproducing him with the whole army thing. But 2 more barracks do come up for Polt, and another starport comes up for Polt. But here comes a pretty good sized engagement at the front door of Jaeson. Jaeson wants to secure this, what, fourth? Yeah, fourth. And he's turned it into a, or not normal command, he's turned it into a, oh, what you call it? My brain just went blank. But tanks do move forward for Jaeson, and Jaeson's tank line just gets literally devastated by scans and the superior tank line of Polt. There is one tank almost dead here. It's 13 life at the moment. But scans just go down, and here comes Polt. Polt just moves in and wants to take down as much damage as humanly possible. But Jaeson just has a lot more bio right now than Polt does here. So this is going to be an interesting standoff. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? Jaeson still has +1/+1, while Polt has +2/+2. So that could be a significant factor. But Jaeson does have a Viking. Will he be able to keep that Viking alive? No, he does not. But Polt just wants to use this as more of a containing force than anything else. But here comes Jaeson. Jaeson wants to clear this out, and he is going to do so. He's going to lose quite a bit in the process, but it looks like Polt has an external or backup tank line. Not a lot of bio here. The bio is quite light for Polt at the moment, and that is one thing that you really need for TVT is a lot of bio, because bio kind of absorbs tank shots from all the siege tanks that are out there. But the tank line is good size. Here comes Jaeson. Jaeson wants to fight. Jaeson gets pretty much all of his bio in range of Polt's tanks, and Polt's tanks are pretty much devastated. But Jaeson does lose most of his tank line. He only has 2 tanks right now, it seems, but it looks like he wants to expand to a 5th. So right now Polt is in kind of the back corner, but Polt does have a small fleet of Vikings, and Jaeson has no tank support, so all this bio is going to go bye-bye, and a lot of the medevacs are going to go bye-bye as well. So 1, 2, I mean, I don't think it's worth pushing just these little Marines and all these precious medevacs into that tank line of Polt. Polt doesn't have a lot of bio, but he has a lot of tanks. And it's opposite for Jaeson. Jaeson has a lot of bio, but not a lot of tanks. So we're going to see who can pull out of this. So, I mean, they're pretty much on equal bases. Planetary Fortress is what it's called. Derpa derpa. But, Jaeson has been spotted by a scan that one single Marine is going to be the hero and try to prevent this push-up, but that's not going to be the case. Vikings do come in. Massive repair on the Planetary Fortress from Polt, but oh my goodness, that is, I would call that a devastating counterattack from Polt. Polt just pretty much wiped out Jaeson's army. Jaeson is now on a full retreat, pumping out more and more tanks and more bio. 2 starports, but they're producing Vikings, and they have no add-ons. So it looks like Jaeson is a tad bit more in the need than Polt is. I think this is going to be the last real fight we have on this map for this game. Who will come out on top? I have no idea. But Polt's tanks are in shelling range of the what in Green's Earth is happening? There's a lot of bio, a lot of tanks. Bio for Polt had dwindled, but GG is called from Jaeson. Jaeson just didn't have the firepower to take on this large sea tank line and the little bio that was left. Most of the Vikings had been destroyed, but I mean, I think Polt had it in the game, or had it. The planetary fortress was under siege, so yeah. Oh my goodness, I was speechless for a second. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and if you guys have any comments, negative or positive, please leave it down in my comment section. I love feedback. I'll take any type of feedback as long as it's, I don't know, semi-constructive. Just don't call me a retard, and that's about it. Because that's not really helpful. If you think I'm horrible, just tell me why. I will try to improve myself. But I'm going to go on to the next game. I just woke up. So, yeah. See you guys in the next game.